mic broke. his mic broke. I'm quiet. Okay. Good thing I checked, right?
Oh my god, am I back?
Yeah. Listen. Our first debut was so scuffed too. These things take a lot of effort. All I'm gonna say. I'm gonna turn myself up. Hello. Is that better?
Hello.
If anyone can verify that I'm audible. Am I audible? Okay. Alright. You ready? Are you nervous? Are you nervous? Are you nervous?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Alright. I'm trying to fit it. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Alright. In the back room, nothing stays stable. Not space, not time, not people. Elios was once a scientist, head of the research at the Anomalous Substance Center. He never meant to fall out of reality, but his curiosity went too far. During an experiment on liminal thresholds in unstable matter, something went wrong. He glitched through, disappeared. That was 20 years ago. Now, Elios is a ghost in a place that shouldn't exist. He wandered the endless, rotting halls of the back rooms, searching for his niece, Reyna. She vanished too, and he believes she's somewhere in this nightmare. What he doesn't know is that she was never here. She was taken, but to a place far worse. Elios is no longer normal, his body cursed. Everything he touches breaks, walls stutter, he walks near, lights flicker into static. Objects phase in and out of existence. He brings corruption with him. He's a glitch in human form. Then he meets Luci.
She looks harmless. A quiet girl. Simple enough. Calm. The only stable thing in a world that keeps falling apart. She doesn't flicker. She doesn't glitch. To Elios, she feels real. Something to hold on to. He starts to trust her. Even when she annoys him. Even when she acts too strange. But Luci isn't what she seems. She's not human. She never was. Luci is a mask, worn by something ancient. Something powerful. She is the Watcher, the Celestial Eye, a godlike entity that erased entire realities. She's the one who took Reyna. Elios doesn't know this. Luci does. She lived for ages, drifting between broken realms and using people like tools. She used to feel nothing, but Elios is different. He's angry. He's broken. And he doesn't give up. For the first time in her long existence, Luci begins to feel something. Like guilt. She hides her powers the best she can. If she slips, even for a moment, the world around her bends. Rooms collapse, time folds, voices scream from empty vents. She tries to act normal, to stay small. Together, they move deeper, through dead malls that breathe, offices that stretch forever, oceans made of memory. Elios keeps searching, Luci keeps lying. He wants to find the truth. She's trying to hide it. He's broken beyond repair. She's trying not to break again. And somewhere beyond all this is the end neither of them are ready to face. Back to the beginning.
There are places the world forgets how to hold together. Elios has been walking through one of them for what might be hours, might be years. It's hard to tell when the lights flicker in a static rhythm and your watch ticks backwards. Fluorescent lights hum above, folded carpets below, endless yellow walls that breathe when he isn't looking. He doesn't remember when he last ate. He does remember when the last door he touched turned into a solid wall and screamed. That was yesterday, or earlier today. Or maybe it hasn't happened yet. He walks carefully, touches things makes them worse. The floor bends slightly as he moves, like it's buffering. Used to be numbers, equations. Now it's all static. He mutters to no one. Then, like she'd always been there, Luci is standing at the end of the hall, barefoot, white dress. A flicker of calm in a world that forgets what that word means. Are you real? Elios asks, his voice dry and rasping, like it's passed through too many layers of air. Lucy blinks slowly.
Do you want me to be?
That's not an answer. It never is. Not in his years of the same patterns. Starts walking in, silent. She falls into step beside him without a sound.
They spend weeks, maybe more, moving through what torn manuals from Elios's work called levels. Each one a new brand of wrong. A parking structure that loops every 7 cars, a dead mall where mannequins change poses when you turn your head, an office floor that breathes, a beach made of broken glass and dreams someone else forgot. Luci doesn't glitch, doesn't stutter, doesn't rot. Elios does. Lights shatter when he passes, walls ripple, screens turn to screaming static at the slightest touch. He's learned not to touch anything. Not because it hurts, because it remembers him being something else. She watches, silent, until she speaks. You glitch more when you're sad. He doesn't respond. One day, in a room filled with dead terminals, Elios finds it. A child's drawing, tacked to a buzzing monitor. Crayon scratches of a girl with dark spirals for eyes. Next to her, a tall figure labeled the Eye. His breath catches.
This is Reina's.
Luci doesn't look at him. It's old.
You knew her. You knew her, Elios says, voice cracking.
Still no answer. His breath quickens as an intense rage fills his body, making the room around them feel as if it's shaking, but only to him. The light in the room begins to flicker, unnaturally offbeat, organic. Run, Luci whispers.
You knew her, Elios says again, tears beginning to roll down his face before breaking, glitching away.
Luci's eyes Sorry, you go.
Luci's eyes dart to him, not with sympathy, but urgency. The rest of her frozen as if time had stopped working again.
Elios still doesn't move. He stares at the drawing, his whole body trembling like it's trying not to come apart. Pixel by pixel, the corners of the monitor begin to melt. Not physically, but conceptually. They droop at the edge of vision, wrong in a way that can't be described, only felt.
You knew her! He chokes out again, enraged, but the words fall like stones. His voice isn't sinking with his mouth anymore.
The floor flickers beneath his feet. Behind him, Luci's silhouette begins to separate. A second form, taller, brighter, twitching just behind her like a shadow stuck in the wrong dimension. She steps forward, the buzzing stops. Not just the monitor. All sound vanishes. Even light pauses. Elios, she says, low and flat. Please, if you want to keep existing, go.
He turns, finally, eyes burning with grief, glitching tears phasing in and out of his skin. You took her! Luci doesn't speak, her hands tremble. You took her! Static begins leaking from the walls. It oozes like smoke, thick, cold, whispering his name in frequencies he shouldn't be able to hear. The drawing behind him catches fire, burning without flame. In its place, a shifting recursive symbol, a circle with an eye within a scream. He lunges toward Luci, or tries to. His body halts mid-step, jittering like a broken flame. The space between them folds inward like a dying of a computer screen. Luci reaches out instinctively and for a single moment touches him.
Somewhere outside time, a corridor made of stars and veins, a sky where Reina, still a kid, floats upside down. Eyes open, humming a tune Elios used to play on the piano. The walls whisper what she would have become. Luci let him have it, and showed him what he wanted to see. Even in this scene of raw element, her own realm, she lies. Back in the room, Elios drops to the floor convulsing as his code tries to reassemble itself. He gasps, crawling at the floor that now pulses like a living memory. Luci kneels beside him. Her hand hovers above his chest, trembling, undecided. I don't know what to say, she says, voice small, terrified. What do you want from me?
Elios's eyes flick towards her. Fury, recognition. You broke her. Why did you? What are you? Lucy doesn't answer. She's no longer there. The eye is awake. Whether inside her or watching through her, doesn't matter anymore. From deep beneath the building, no, beneath reality, something begins climbing upward. Not a thing with form, but with intention, with memory, with hunger. And it knows his name. She stares at the ceiling like it's no longer there. You broke her, Elios snarls, pushing himself to his feet. His voice fractures like a corrupted audio file. One tone too many, syllables overlapping. His body flickers in and out, tearing jagged trails behind his movements. The air around him has gone sharp, unnatural, aggressively still. Lucy stays where she is, unmoved. You broke her and you lied to me, he says, stepping forward, dragging static in his wake. And now you want me to just, what, run? He lifts a trembling hand, one he hasn't dared to raise in years. Lucy doesn't flinch, but the walls do. They stretch inward as if sucked toward them, forming long pulsing tendrils of drywall and wire. The corners of the room begin to bleed, not red, but a soft ultraviolet glow, the color of memory rot.
You don't understand, Lucy whispers. What I was protecting you from. What I am protecting you from.
Try me.
Her expression cracks for a moment. Not guilt. Dread. You think I'm the worst thing in this place, she says, voice hollow. But I've only ever been the lock. They both feel it. The pause. Reality takes a breath. Then exhales. It arrives like a second shadow across their bones. The light vanishes, not off, but eaten. Gravity folds in sideways. The doors they came through are gone, replaced by a wall that twitches, with muscle-like flexing. Elios freezes. His rage stutters. Lucy stares into the ceiling, where there is now an opening. Not a hole, not a portal, just absence. It seeps down, cold and patient. A pressure, a hunger, a shape, older than both of them. You woke it, Elios says. Sorry, Lucy says, not to Elios, but to herself. Elios swings his arm toward her, all control lost. The moment he touches her shoulder, the room breaks like wet glass. Time stutters. Sound distorts. He's everywhere all at once. A hallway, a forest, a hospital bed, a failed experiment, Reina's bedroom creaking open, a door, a void full of mirrors, and behind all of it, rising like a tide, a voice that isn't a voice at all. This is the second time you've chosen wrath over mercy. The voice folds in on itself, echoing backward through time, then sideways through and through. It doesn't speak again. It doesn't need to. The damage is done.
Elios falls, not physically, not cleanly. He descends conceptually, like an idea being erased mid-sentence. His knees don't hit the ground because there is no ground. There is only suggestion, and it's withdrawing consent. Where? He rasps, but the sentence doesn't finish. The word where loops. He hears it again. Then it's coming out of Lucy's mouth.
Where?
She's not moving, just glitching. Her form twitching like a buffering stream, eyes frozen wide. Something behind her skin keeps trying to push out. Ripple through her shoulder, another through her neck. A tear begins to form, not on her dress, but on the concept of her being human.
Don't look.
She says, except she doesn't. Her lips don't move. The words just arrive, placed neatly inside his skull.
It sees through focus.
He blinks. The room changes, no longer yellow, no longer square. The walls are lined with versions of him, some weeping, some screaming. One of them is still reaching for her shoulder, frozen like a bad frame. Is that him? No. Yes. Maybe. Where? Elio stumbles backward into a mirror that wasn't there and isn't now. His shoulder phases through it, then the reflection grabs him.
She's not real, it whispers. None of this is.
He rips free, something stays attached. He doesn't check what. Luci, what's left of her, trembles. The Watcher is waking.
She's losing grip. Her fingers switch wrong, half a second behind her intention. She wants to move left, her body turns right. She wants to speak, her mouth opens, but it's not her voice. He was never meant to see the door. Her eyes snap shut. Blood drips from her nose, but the blood glitches, falling upward, jittering, pixelating midair. Elios, she says, really says, with what little control she has left. You need to forget. Forget now! But it's too late. He remembers things that never happened. He's forgetting things that did. His own name feels unstable in his mouth. Was it Elios? Or was it the other one? The floor convulses. The muscle wall bulges, then it splits open like wet bark. Not to reveal anything, but to watch. No pupil, no eyeball, just the tension, dense and predatory. The ceiling begins dripping something that hums like his mother's voice. He didn't have a mother. Yes, he did. She played piano. No, she was the piano. No. What was the question again? Luci screams, but only in the left ear of the room. Her body jerks violently. The Watcher is crawling through. She drops to her knees, her skin flickering to static. Her mouth opens to speak, and the eye speaks instead. This one breaks beautifully.
Elios backs away, his hand missing 3 fingers. Or maybe he never had them. Maybe that was part of the lie. He sees her, not Luci, not the Watcher, the echo of her. A girl in white, barefoot, calm, still. She's not real, but neither is anything else. Tell me what I broke, he whispers. The image smiles, tilting her head slowly.
The rules.
Behind them, space folds inward like a dying star. The lock has failed. The door is wide open. And it, whatever it truly is, no longer needs a voice. It only needs time, and Elios just gave it too much. The walls stop pretending. There is no color, no light, not even dark. There is only before. And then not. Elios blinks. But blinking requires eyes. He does it anyway, he thinks. I think, therefore I... No, that's gone too. Language begins peeling off his thoughts like wet labels. Name becomes a shape he can't hold. Time, a thread with no beginning, stretched until it breaks with a sound like forgetting. Luci is beside him, or above, or part of him now. She flickers in syllables, unformed. Luci. Watcher becomes null. Sound returns as a joke. A scream played in reverse, a laugh that tastes like metal, a hum from inside your own skull that isn't you anymore.
You are finally ready. The voice again.
The voice.
But it no longer speaks in words. It speaks in consequence. Elios becomes a thought remembered by no one, a collapsed tab in a browser that was never open, a dead link to a page that never loaded. He glitches, he drifts. He reforms as ache, then spawn, then less. Luci screams one last time. Not for him, not for her. It's for the idea of mercy dissolving at the edges of being. Then nothing. No scream, no breath, no aftermath. Silence is presence without sound. This is not. A final recursive pulse, a circuit that eats its own eye. Then the eye unexists. Then the circle. Then the story.
There's no one left to remember them, not even the Watcher, especially not the Watcher. She was the lock, And now there is no door, and no one to open it, and no need. Trivial at best.
And that's the lore!
Woo!
Yay!
I love lag. Gotta love the lag.
Lag is great.
Lag is so fun. Oh my days.
What did we think? How is the lore? This lore was written by our lovely TZM staff writer, our only one, our one and only, our Adiana members, and of course our characters are Luci, Elios, and Redacted. We don't know who she is. Do you know who she is? I don't know who she is. All rights reserved to Triad Horizons. I'll hide the disclaimer for y'all, but yeah, how's the lore? Lore is life. Jericho's a simp for our staff writer. He just is.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 simps. As you all know, this was kind of impromptu. We weren't planning on releasing the lore yet, but it's okay. Shit happens. Gen 2, the second generation, is called Antinode. I might as well spoil it for you guys. Antinode, the word, means the opposite of. So, take that how you will. We have 3 new wonderful talents that are going to be joining us, and 3 new wonderful lore stories that they get to read. They don't hate me. I swear they're not locked in the basement. You have to believe me. I am God.
Listen, I'm telling you, just $50 and a Jaeger schnitzel, and I can get you out. Maybe. It's a possibility. I might get caught up doing other things.
I think seeing you once a week maybe is enough for me. I think we're past talking every day. I'm not gonna lie, buddy. You tried to kill me.
Yeah. I've been told that happens a lot. Just saying.
Almost killing people happens a lot? What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
One day I just kind of was there, and then I accidentally bumped into someone, and I just watched him like phase out of existence. It was horrifying.
Go on.
His family doesn't remember him. Do you know what that's like?
What's a family? It's a very foreign concept. I think I existed before that word was even a concept. I think.
Oh, fun.
I don't know. I think I've existed before particles and atoms and electrons, and I can go. I like eyes. Chat, what do we think about eyes? Should I draw more eyes? Should next stream be about eyes? Do we want more eyes? I love eyes. Let's do something with eyes. Yeah. Ayo family. Yeah. You're the only family I need, Elios. What are you talking about? You're like, what are you?
Sorry, what were you saying? There was a bug on the ceiling. It was kind of cool. Oh, something about family?
There's bugs back here? I've never seen a bug before. I don't know what that is. What's a bug?
Bug.
Yeah. What are bugs?
That thing's La Cucaracha.
Now I want to break out into song. Chat, we want to break out into song. Chat, what should we do now? Should we go play Backrooms? Does Elios want to go play Backrooms?
Oh my god, Backrooms? Oh my god, are you telling me I have to install the back?
No, we have to play Panic Core. Remember? We have to play Panic Core. You promised,
oh yeah, Panic.
You promised we have to play Panic Core. Can we play a level of Panic Core before you go to bed?
Yeah. No, let me just install it. Let me just install it real quick.
Do you have nothing installed?
I have Destiny 2. I have abysmal dog shit.
No. We're not gonna do that. No. We don't need to play Destiny 2. Do we? Chat, do we have to? I don't wanna.
Chat, 20 likes and I force Lucy to play Destiny 2.
Please don't make me do
that. Chat, if we get...
No.
Chat, 10 likes on my post and I send both Lucy and Jericho to the Backrooms.
No. Who's that? I don't know who that is. There's other people. Do you have friends? Is that your school demon? Have you named your therapist finally? The therapist we found in the corner of the wall that doesn't speak any language? It just blinks. Did you name it? Is its name Jericho?